Hey, what's going on everyone, Zoofat back again, and today I'm bringing y'all a brand new video here on the channel, and we're going to be playing Twin Mirror, a new game created by Don't Nod Entertainment. I previously played one of their games here on the channel, actually pretty recently, which was called Tell Me Why. It was sort of a chapter-based episodic game, and I thought that game was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that game, and I am looking forward to this one as well. I've been following this game on Twitter, looking at some of the new developments as they've came along, and it looks like it's going to be a fun, interesting game, and I'm looking forward to getting started. So if you guys are new to the channel, be sure and hit that subscribe button if you want to see the new parts as they are released. So without further ado, let's jump right into Twin Mirror. Here we go.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rain fell most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Hammond. Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Rick will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting.
Alright everyone, so I believe that this is the character that we're going to be controlling throughout the game. I think his name is Sam, and I think a little bit about his backstory. I believe he is either a journalist or sort of like a detective or something like that. And so we're going to be following him and his journey and his story, and it's supposed to be sort of like, I believe, a suspenseful game. Hopefully we'll get to make some game-changing or impactful decisions as well, so I'm looking forward to that.
Does the well go down that low? Let me breathe and I'll let you go.
Let's toss that phone out, baby.
I felt around for something real. There's a radio station playing wrong in my ear. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
Dude, I really like the graphics on this game. I like how the character looks. Pretty cool.
Keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
I really like the art style of a lot of the Don't Nod games. I think they look really cool. And we are playing this on an Xbox Series X, so we're, you know, getting those next-gen graphics. Hopefully everything looks pretty good with you all. Alright, here at Lookout Point.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Alright, so it sounds like he's having to go to a funeral. Those are never fun. Definitely never fun. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go this way so we can go over there to the lookout. Obviously, that's why they pointed me in that direction.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
Restoration sign. The company made sure we knew how generous they were.
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Alright, so we're in Basswood. Like I said, our character's name is Sam. Hopefully we're going to really discover what he's all about, his story, as we go along.
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
This is a beautiful view, that's for sure. Okay, so we got the cemetery. I'm guessing that's where we're heading.
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
Oops, sorry guys, I didn't mean to hop off of there. So we have the Basswood River. We have Basswood, and then we have the Basswood Mine. I don't think I can click on anything there.
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
Well, anymore you have to spell things out for people. Hey, you got a 100-foot drop there? You might not want to get so close to the edge, you know? Just common sense, but hey, you never know. West Virginia's scenic mountain forests are home to deer, flying squirrels, red foxes, field mice, rabbits, and cave bats, among other animals. Bobcats, wild boars, and even black bears have been seen. Yeah, I don't want to get anywhere near some of those, especially a bobcat or a black bear. I'm good.
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone.
Let's see, what else we got? Hunting trails. Do not hunt while under the influence. All right. Okay, we've already sort of read that. I love how they give you like a good chance to really get into it and explore the game.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it. I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
Alright, let's go up here on this really cool outlook, or overlook. I really love these in real life.
I love looking at Basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
Alright, let's take a look, everyone. Oh, what is happening right now? Are we getting a nice flashback? You all know I love a flashback.
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
Oh, okay, so maybe we're in Sam's mind.
Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
Okay, do we get to walk around? Dude, this is super cool. Optimal shot angles. I'm guessing he likes to play pool. Likes to play a little Pac-Man.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
Okay, there's a memory there. I'm not sure if we're allowed. There we go. Let's remember.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
Dude, this is really cool. I like this.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening. Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
That is never what you want to hear when you're proposing.
Down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing?
That is not the reaction you want.
You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
And we're back.
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
All right, everyone, we got to get back. We got to get to this. Funeral. Okay, so we press this to read a new journal entry. I decided to take a walk on the promontory before next funeral. Thought I wasn't ready to face Basswood again, but the past is really pulling me back in. So return to the car. You've wasted enough time. So we have some information on some people. So let's see here. Here's Sam Higgs. We left Basswood 2 years ago to run away from a job at a small-time newspaper. Town full of angry people in a failed relationship. I don't want to glance back. Okay. Then we have Anna. The one that got away. Would my whole life be different had she said yes? Huh. Let's see here. We have Nick. Nick's been my friend since we were kids. My only friend. I ghosted him 2 years ago when I left Basswood, and now he's ghosting me by being dead. I'm not exactly sure that's the same thing, but
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
there's an emergency phone, everybody. Let's check it out so we don't miss anything.
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Pretty good idea. Nice little emergency phone.
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around.
Dang, was that like a
Giving up
20-minute
already?
walk right there?
Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane, and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Yo, is that Sam's like inner voice right now? Come on, Sam. We gotta toughen up here. We gotta do it. Oh, this is a beautiful spot for a town. I can't lie. Welcome to Twin Mirror, everyone. Can you imagine living in the middle of those beautiful hills? Like, that's amazing. That looks amazing. I'm almost there. Stuck in traffic, bro. Come on, man. There's no traffic.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
They know there's no traffic. Miners Haven parking lot. Joan Bug Waldron, Nick's daughter.
Yuli, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
thought this was a little kid. Is she
So,
old enough to
You
drive?
left.
There's this Nick's car.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Let's just apologize.
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially after... You know, after my dad.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest.
If there's a bit of like an audio echo in this car, I think it's just the game.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad.
Hopefully it'll fix
It doesn't
after we
make
get out of
sense.
this car.
He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead? What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything. An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation? A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself. This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on. Friends don't lie to each other, even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
Keep her out of it. Promise to look into it. Crap, guys, what do we do? Do we keep her out of it, or do we promise to look into it? I'm gonna keep her out of it. I don't know. I don't know what to do here, guys. I don't know. Are these both Sam, or are they like two different distinct people? Are we gonna turn into one of these people if we make the wrong decisions? You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna look into it.
Okay.
Probably the wrong decision.
I'll see what I can see and all that. Gumshoe it up.
You will?
You make some good points. It doesn't fit. I hate when things don't fit.
Yeah, me too. I might just be, I don't know, crazy or something, but
You want to know for sure. I get it.
thanks, Muley. I should go in before my mom misses me. You better get in there too. Can't hide in your car all night.
Who says I'm hiding out here?
I do. See you inside.
Crap, guys. Hopefully we didn't make our first wrong decision right there. I'm sure I'll make a few. Probably more than a few. Just hanging around the Pac-Man machine. Oh no, Sam, do you got an issue? You got a problem, my friend? I'm pretty sure those pills said fentanyl whenever we were driving up, and that's some bad stuff. Pretty sure that's some bad stuff. Journal updated. Everyone knows Nick and I were best friends. Everyone thinks I owe it to him to be here. His daughter Joan goes even further. She thinks I should stay here and investigate her father's death. Our old boss Walter is sure to have something to say too. I won't be able to sneak past him. Okay.
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to soon. Whoever said you can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
Okay, so we can walk a little faster.
Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you, even if I wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
Yeah, I'll give him a hug as long as he's not a creep. Seems like a genuine guy. Hopefully.
Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Alright, everyone, let's head on in, I guess. Okay, let's check out our journal real quick. So we have some new people. We have Joan Bug Waldron. There's some information. I'm probably not going to stay and read every single thing, obviously. So if you guys want to pause the video when I open some stuff, I'm going to open it so you all can see it. And, you know, just check that out if you want to read through that stuff. Here's Walter. No mementos yet. And then let's see, we got some more stuff. With Sam, same town, same doubts and contradictions. Face it or escape it. This time I made a different decision. We have some stats, everyone. Okay, alright, let's open it up.
Here we go.
Coal Miners Haven.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires. Would that mean you couldn't leave town? And you are leaving town right after this, right?
Don't want to start any trouble.
Well, Nick's memory only goes so far. That's what I thought.
Come on, it ain't worth it.
That's what I thought. You know, it's not worth getting in a fight.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
I think
Alright,
it's
everyone,
time I
let's
go
look
put
around.
up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Okay, nothing to really see there. There's Tara.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old farm.
Oh, thanks. That's a great way to just introduce
no.
that information.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
It took reading thousands of public records, but a pattern emerged of willful negligence.
You are a bulldog. A dangerous man to anyone using power to exploit others.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Well, everyone, it sounds like Nick burned up in a fire, in case you didn't realize that.
But no more than 3,000 milligrams.
Oh, Mind Place. Mind Palace, sorry.
Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
But that amount is damaging.
So I think it's definitely the game, everyone, with the sort of a... It sounds like it's just like maybe like an artistic, stylistic choice of like whenever characters are talking, you know, having a little bit of like echo in the background just so it sounds, you know, add some depth to their voice, because when Sam talks, it doesn't do it. So I don't think it's technically anything on my end.
Daddy, Daddy, open your eyes.
Hopefully I don't have to mute this section.
The kids and I've been busy, and we got a little something for you.
But if you guys can hear me talk, then you know that this music was not copyrighted. You know, YouTube is funny.
Daddy, 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 Daddy. But when the lights are out, it's time for me to show you
I really like these memories, it's so cool.
my love. And I got a feeling you've been pleased. So, Daddy, 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 sit yourself down. Now you should know how
Alright, snap back to reality. Oh, here's some
Nick
Pac-Man.
and I spent so much money on this machine.
I like how it says Pac-Man, but the characters don't look exactly like Pac-Man. I wonder if that's how they actually used to look. Okay, so here's the board. Kathy.
Kathy,
Sam, you actually came.
I know you two haven't been together for a long time, but I'm still sorry.
We hadn't been close in years, but he was my daughter's father. I'll miss him. Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Hard to make promises. I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
Hey, these people just jump right into it, right? They don't even give you like a, how's
I'll
the
try.
weather?
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
They just go, hey, your friend burned up in a car. Hey, he was in a fire. Hey, my kid doesn't have a lot of friends. And you better not be mean to her this time. Oh, we gotta go to the Mind Palace. You know, we gotta journey back to that Mind Palace. Dude, this is really cool. I like the Mind Palace. Alright, let's check out the Pac-Man memory.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path.
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You probably saved some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of
Language.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh, it's just... It feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well, it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
That's kind of the point. I'll talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? If you need anything. Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
Yeah, I feel like you might want to bring that up, or at least, you know, gauge the
Sorry we lost touch.
Gauge
Sorry,
how
I
it feels, you
lost
know,
touch.
before you do that.
Rest up, big guy.
Okay, so we have Nick. We have, let's see, what
Wonder
is
who
this?
took that picture. He was more her best friend than a dad.
Okay, let's keep looking around. Nick and Anna.
Happier times.
Sad to see, you know, someone
We
with a
drove
kid
straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend.
passing away, you know, that's very sad.
Bug was so small back then. Those two were a great team.
All right, so I'm guessing based on our investigation, based on our conversation so far.
Guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood? Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
I won my bet.
Well, Dennis, I won the bet I had with myself that you'd be an asshole right off the bat.
That was a safe bet.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
Let's just be honest, I guess.
If you must know, I still haven't bounced back from when Anna and I broke up.
I think you mentioned she broke up with you. Yeah, but I hear you. Yeah, that's how I ended up in this shit town. Chasing a woman. Yeah, then she left and I got stuck here with 2 kids. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
Like I was trying to say, everyone, I think basically he broke an article about the mine probably being dangerous and people lost their jobs, and you know, in a small town, especially West Virginia, I'm assuming that didn't go over well because that was probably a lot of people's, you know, income.
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
Dang, everyone. Okay, so our journal updated, so let's check that out. So, talk to Anna. Oh, we have a lot of different people here, everyone. So let me click on them so that you have the chance to, you know, read this if you want to. Yep, all the miners in Basswood lost their jobs when the mines closed. I know better than anyone, or I know better than to provoke them. Okay, so that was, Nick's wife that he got divorced from. This is local law enforcement. This is the person that, you know, doesn't know how to be subtle. And then this is Hugh. He's new in town, but it seems like he knows how to fit in. He's a pharmacist. And then here is Dennis. Alright, everyone, let's go speak to Anna.
Anna?
Sam!
Yeah, hug her back. What are you doing? You gotta hug her back.
I've missed you. Why did it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
I won't lie, it really hurt coming back. I stopped by Lookout Point on the way here.
Sam, why'd you do that to yourself?
A desire to open old wounds. The old-timers gave me hell when I came in, too.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. It started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Yeah. That's, you two must be so hard.
Are you okay? You knew about us, right? He said he was gonna tell you.
I have a feeling he didn't
yeah,
know.
I knew, but knowing and, knowing are different.
Well, I guess he did. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I guess they are. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
I feel like we shouldn't just come out and ask, was somebody killed?
It's hard for me to really just wrap my head around it. Nick being gone. Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big. I can't get my head around it either. His stuff is all over my house, but he's just missing. Things without an owner. Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy, the throwaway. I don't even know. Sam, I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I want to do it alone. I played that stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper, Christina's. It was honestly nice seeing you.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two.
All right,
Or
let's
3.
go over here.
And then I'll go.
It's the guy who got the mine closed.
I can't believe you showed up. I didn't know you read Dickens, Ethan.
Wait, who said that? All right, hold on. Let me see something. Drown your sorrows with Walter. Okay, so we have a few other people to look at. So we have Anna. Anna, Nick. Okay. And then, okay, I guess that was it.
Not really. You just quoted him. So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel. Join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there, with a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
I would say he's a good dad, I think. That's a nice thing to say.
He was always good with Joan, though Kathy did the heavy lifting. Took her to school, fed her, clothed her, and Nick would pick her up. Play dad for a few hours. Mostly she'd just sit in the office drawing. He'd drop her back off with her mom after dinner.
Greater men have done far less by their daughters. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Well, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
I'm just gonna drink.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Ethan could lose
I
his
wasn't
license.
doing anything! Don't touch me! Joan! Leave me alone. Ugh, you guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way. I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
Well, she did lose her dad, and he
That was quite
died in a
heavy-handed.
pretty terrible way, it
I hope the little
sounds
one
like.
doesn't take it to heart.
I think the police officer was harsh.
Declan sure came at her with both barrels. Joan's tough, though. She'll be okay.
Hey guys, we're just hanging out by ourselves at the bar, drinking our pain away. One after another. Well, that's 3. Oh man, how many you going, Sam? That's 4. Sam, you gotta chill out, my friend.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if the years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped.
Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea.
You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
Oh, I didn't ask you to be here.
Hey, I didn't ask for you to be here. To come back.
I couldn't let you miss this.
You just showed up.
You can't see it now, but the guilt would have eaten you alive. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.